Oh yeah. I'm a very versatile. Oh my!
How do you
could have got that stage spike, but I think JT teched it.
How do you tech it? Is you just press shield at the right time?
Yeah, you press air dodge. Well, I mean shield is it. Oh, with the gimp! Wow! JT Wild. I've known him for this long, and so far he's been the gimping master. But against Cam Falcon,
like I said,
IRMC.
this man is good.
Yeah.
IRMC is a good player. That's crazy that you can do that.
Oh yeah, indeed. I constantly liken this game to Street Fighter, and really it basically is. It's like, I suppose Marvel vs. Capcom kind of would be similar.
No. Marvel's more like Melee.
Marvel is faster, far faster, and
go fast, do combos, hit confirm, win the game.
oh yeah, hit confirms are real. And Guilty Gear is even faster. I don't think there could ever be a Smash game that would sell well on the market that ever wanted to be as fast as Guilty Gear.
Oh man. Get him.
Oh, the Infamous.
Nice.
Oh my. And
Whoa.
JT runs back the damage. My, they're even again.
He actually hit him with a cape right when he grabbed the ledge.
Got that flood punish with the back air. As said, IRMC knows what he's doing.
Did he use flood as part of his recovery?
He can actually. As I said, JT can use every tool at Mario's disposal. And despite what people would say, Mario has a lot of tools at his disposal.
This is crazy.
Oh, indeed.
I mean, he's got a cape and a water cannon, so those are two tools.
Oh, indeed. Two tools that people very, very...
They don't use them often enough.
They underestimate them, and they don't use them often enough. Some people are even ballsy enough to say that the Flood has no uses.
No, Flood is good. There's no reason not to use it.
It's like saying every character's counter is not useless. And as I've shown my Little Mac, which unfortunately we couldn't see today, but counters can be very useful depending on the character.
Counters are good, you know, if you get a good read on that, then counters are fine. Counters also give you some options for landing when you're in the air.
Exactly. That's probably the cornerstone of Little Mac's abysmal recovery, is just being able to know when to get that counter.
Do you got any good advice for getting out of the constant up tilts?
There's nothing better than just, because it's not exactly a true combo as it used to be. His up tilt combo, it can certainly be jumped out of, but at the
I love that.
space Captain Falcon was at, he certainly couldn't have jumped out of it there. But against JT's combos with the up air and the back air, they're certainly a whole nother story.
IRMC. He's looking for JT to be in specific spots at specific times. He's trying to kill him with the elbow. It's very similar to what I saw earlier, how he was getting me. He's doing this like kind of a moonwalky thing, where sometimes he's moving slower. It makes it a little bit hard to figure out where he's going to be.
Oh yeah, it's a moving something got him
off the top.
Something as simple as just pacing back and forth could actually even be considered mind games, or even
it
spacing.
Is any sort of movement tech can be mind games.
Yeah, that's certainly what differentiates Smash Bros. From other fighting games, is that it has so much versatility in what options you have that's quite insane. Even the depth of a character such as Mario is quite obscene.
Well, the other thing is that Smash is sumo wrestling. Smash is sumo wrestling. Every other game is a game where you're going for KOs. Smash is a game of sumo wrestling, where you want to push your opponent out of the ring.
I suppose I could call Street Fighter a game of stamina sumo wrestling. What about 3D Fighter?
I guess that's both then.
Tekken and the Soul Calibers. That's
let's get some more Soul Calibers going on.
Yeah.
Where's the Soul Cal scene?
The SoCal scene. Well, SoCal.
No, Soul. I'm like one more letter.
SoCal is not.
It's two more letters.
I'm a guy who's very familiar with. To toot my own horn, I'm familiar with many sorts of fighting game communities. Smash, Blaze Blue, Guilty Gear, Street Fighter. I know plenty, but MK. Actually, MK2. I don't know MK too well, but MK actually does have a very good following. And my friend is quite the MK player. At least that's what he says. I want to try him with it. But as a guy who's been familiar with many certain fighting game scenes, I really haven't heard Soul Calibur too much. Like I don't know if it's just that Soul Calibur doesn't have the same sort of watchability, quote unquote, as Smash Bros. And Street Fighter. I wouldn't say Street Fighter. Street
Fighter's very watchable. I like it.
Street Fighter is watchable, but I certainly.
The Gimps!
Oh, there it is.
Ooh, that was beautiful.
Indeed,
Oh my
JT
God.
Wild with his
Cape Flood
infamous Gimps. Oh my, and he got him with the read.
Cape Flood Cape. It was sick. I want to see it again.
You could just see the parallels with Street Fighter.
Highlight that. It was so good.
Indeed. Ryu messed up his wake up, and I think Guile gave him a firm flash kick to the face for it.
Cool. Oh, the wall jump. Oh. Mind games. I'm very
Being
hyped.
able to do
No. Oh god, that was like Cleveland falling out of his house in the bathtub.
Oh my.
No.
Did we just make a Family Guy reference?
Yo, everyone has seen Family Guy. Family Guy references are great. I don't care how bad that show is. Everybody knows it. So make the references. Oh my god, the
Keeps them
stage.
spaced. For all those who think the flood is worthless.
Get him. Oh, he almost gets the spike. He's putting so much pressure on him. He's not letting him do anything.
Indeed, as said, right now Joe has gone into Akuma mode. It's phenomenal.
Oh, he's learned how to control his rage.
Shun Goku flood.
IRMC won the first one.
Yeah. This is surprising. I have not seen a Captain Falcon be able to put JT Wild on the edge so much today, but
I guess I keep saying he's good.
Oh,
he's good at what he does.
I've seen plenty of matches in this game for Evo and Apex and some people who went with Mario. But I certainly cannot find a Joe anywhere find a Mario out there anywhere that plays quite like JT Wild.
I haven't seen any.
Indeed. And IRMC, his Captain Falcon, I certainly have not seen a Captain Falcon like that either.
Now that I'm going to say otherwise, I've seen some really top Captain Falcons. I've seen guys who just get knees after knees.
Indeed, that I think that's sort of the... Oh, I'm being called.
I was wondering.
Blade Wars.
Shoutouts to not turning your microphone off. Maximum professionalism.
Alright.
No, I meant the cell phone. I meant the cell phone, but yeah. You get what I mean.
And now Tugo has to tune out. I'll be back whenever. When's the next one? Every week. Every Sunday. Well, you'll be seeing me on next Sunday if I'm not swamped with school or Blaze Blue. Ciao.
All right, Tugo, have a good one. We'll see you next week. Oh man, the Captain Falcon, he's so gonna die. I didn't mean right then, but... I can see the future! Oh man, I was just thinking that 150% wasn't so good for him. Sorry about that.
Dude, Leo.
Commentator's curse.
Knight's playing with another guy right now. You're going to have to wait your turn.
Yo, when Knight's done, we gotta get him on mic. I shouldn't say that while he's playing his match.
You have to do an
I don't
acceptance
wanna mess with
speech for your severe beat up.
We got stage bands, getting serious.
So what makes Dr. Mario so bad?
People think he's bad because his recovery isn't good because he's heavy. He's almost exactly the same as Mario, but he doesn't have the flood. Instead, he has this tornado move. And he also is heavier, so he doesn't jump as high. So his recovery is worse. It's kind of, it's the same problem with a lot of heavy characters. A lot of people don't like heavy characters because their weight makes it harder for them to recover. Go on.
I'm just thinking, what's the tornado move?
Oh, the tornado. Mario can do the same thing with his down A. But in this case, it's the down special for Dr. Mario. You might see it. He just spins around. It's kind of like Luigi's if you've seen Luigi's tornado.
Oh, right, okay, I know what you're talking about. So instead of it being one of his normals, like with Mario, it's his
It's
special?
just, well, for Mario, it's a normal, and for Doctor, it's a special. Yes.
Right, for sure.
Uh-oh. That was good. That was good that he waited. Don't roll into elbows. You have no reason to do that. The elbows cannot hit you when you're holding onto the corner, so just wait. Or you can even jump off the corner to the back, and you might be able to get a punish in, depending on what moves you got. Fox could probably shine through it if you timed it well. Don't do that. Careful now. More elbows. Wherever you're just hiding sweaters, like, what? Yeah, basically that Doc doesn't have good recovery. His recovery is almost as bad as Max.
That bad?
Though JT's telling me that his recovery's not that bad. There are things you can do about that.
He's got that, can't you move around with that tornado?
I had a feeling you get a little bit of height. I don't actually play Dr. Mario, so I don't know him super well.
If you tap E, doesn't it move you around? Or you can move it around?
Yeah, I think you can get some distance on it to help you recover. But I think the big problem is the vertical, because of his weight.
Oh, I see.
So the thing with horizontal recovery is that every character has an air movement speed that's different from the ground movement speed, and if that's good enough, you can recover horizontally fairly well, including whatever up special you have or other moves that might affect your recovery. Stage spike, beautiful and disgusting.
Awesome to watch, probably infuriating to have happen to you.
Right, and then weight makes it harder to recover vertically.
I see.
That might be it. Oh no! Okay, it was very close. I think that's what he's doing is something he was telling me about earlier, is that he's jumping into the up B. Though maybe not, I can't really tell for sure. IRMC's super patient. But he's still a stock behind. But yeah, that waiting, even waiting can be a mind game. Just your opponent waiting to see you do something, and they don't know if they should react or if they should just continue to wait.
Right, because then you have to make the first move.
And making the first move is often a bad thing in Smash 4. Smash 4 is a...
That's most games.
Well, okay, that's cool. I don't know other games too well.
I think that's pretty standard.
Mealy's definitely not like that. Mealy is very awarding to your aggression. Hats off to you, IRMC. JT takes it. It's 3 of 5.
Yeah,
this is loser's final, so it's 3 of 5.
So you're saying in Melee there's less defensive options?
Yeah, in Melee you really want to go in. You want to either get a grab, or you want to either in some way start setting up a combo. In combo, in combo, in combo. And then, because you can go one combo and take people out. Yeah, that's why I keep comparing it to Marvel. Like, I've seen games with Marth and Sheik where they just take you off the edge and they spike you, or they carry you off horizontally so far you can't recover. Knight's still playing, so give him a little bit of time. Yo, shout out to anyone who wants to sell me an adapter for like $30. Because I really need one.
I saw one on Craigslist for $45.
You know what? That's better than
bad.
80.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse.
I'm getting desperate for one of those. I can't get any GameCube controller practice. Yo, everybody out there, play with the Wii U. What do you call it? The tablet? It's garbage.
Hey, what about that knockoff? That knockoff adapter?
Oh, the Mayflash? The Mayflashes are kind of hitting the same thing, where they're getting bought out by scalpers. So you can still get them, but it's still kind of a problem with those two. Nintendo, step up your game. This is money you're not making.
Yeah, and you're just making people hate you.
Yeah. Well, I don't think the hate's gonna affect them any, but it just financially, it's a hit for them. So it kind of pisses me off that Nintendo is just not on top of that. Especially since they're supporting Smash 4 now. They're actually supporting it at I don't know if it was EVO or it was some tournament. Nintendo officially supported it.
Apex, right?
Apex, yeah. So they really should be on top of that. Competitive players all want to be playing with GameCube controllers, so they need to make sure that the stock is high enough that their entire competitive scene can get one.
I'm curious. Yeah, I'm curious what's going to happen at EVO when they don't have enough adapters.
Yeah, I'm sure people will bring them in. They'll have enough.
I guess.
Shoutouts to anyone going to EVO. Bring an adapter if you got it. What would you buy used 3DS for? The new 3DS is coming out and it's going to have exclusive games, so you might as well just get that. Get the Monster Hunter 4 bundle. That game's going to be awesome. Yeah, the games, they keep happening. Well, they're even on stock and percentage, so it's still anyone's game.
Age requirement? There's no age requirement, man. We got all sorts of youngins here.
Yeah, if you're, I mean, as long as you're old enough to be out in public by yourself, you're probably old enough to be here.
Well, some people come with their parents.
That's it. Yeah. You know what? I remember last week there were some people here with their parents.
There was one here today. I guess they didn't get the memo. I think they left before there.
Oh, okay.
It always happens.
They lost one game?
Yeah,
and they were out?
They
They didn't
leave.
know the rules?
They leave before. You know, when I put the bracket up and it's small enough today, you can see, but I guess they didn't. And, you know, I thought they were going to leave and I was going to tell them, but then they stayed, so I didn't say anything. And then next time I looked for them, they were gone.
Aw.
So that's always...
This is close. He's still going to recover. Oh, no, I don't think he is now. And JT Wild takes it. 3-1. So I think we're going to see that rematch against Knight, which means I don't think he's going to have time to commentate. It depends. He's got to win, though. I haven't actually been watching his games. Are you doing casuals?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're up, Knight.
Should we finish it?
Just finish it, please. I need a minute.
You want a glucose capsule?
No, I'm